You ever hear of this person named Hillary Clinton? She ran for president now twice. She apparently, after losing to an orange orangutan reality TV star, and again, make sure you're sitting down. This one's going to hurt a little bit. After losing to Donald Trump, instead of, gracefully going away, and I'm not a sexist, I think she's entitled to make a living. She wants to write books. She wants to go give talks. More power to you, Hillary. But she spoke, I believe, yesterday, and apparently she thinks that she still has something to add to the American political system. So here we go.
We're going to talk about 2020 in a minute. Do you want to run again?
No.
Wait.
No.
That was a pause.
Well, I'd like to be president.
Okay.
Look, I think, hopefully, when we have a Democrat in the Oval Office in January of 2021, there's going to be so much work to be done. I mean, we have confused everybody in the world, including ourselves. And we have confused our friends and our enemies.
Right.
They have no idea what the United States stands for, what we're likely to do, what we think is important. So the work would be work that I feel very well prepared for, having been in the Senate for 8 years, having been a diplomat in the State Department. And it's just going to be a lot of heavy lifting.
So are you going to be doing any of that lifting? Do you feel like...
Oh, I have no idea, Kara, but I'm going to, I'm not going to even think about it until we get through this November 6th election about what's going to happen after that.
Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. I really, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Al says, revolution, man. Edward says, I want to throw up. Jim says, throw water on her. Amradelf says, I think that sums it up, Jordan. All right, you know what? I'm going to be attacked as a sexist, but I don't care. I would say this about a man, too. She's got to get off the stage. She's got to get off the stage. She's got to stop going around the country fundraising for candidates. Jimmy Carter, for example, who I have a story on today, he gracefully, he lost re-election. He gracefully exited. He went around the world. He did a lot of charity work. He went back to live on his peanut farm in Georgia. And he's done a lot of good after his presidency. And I think it's very revealing what she said. I want to be president. I want to be president. Yeah, well, go run for president of the Chamber of Commerce. Go get a dog. Like term limits, there should be limits on how many times you could run for president. At a certain point, you have to recognize that in fairness, she did win the popular vote. I don't like her, but she won the popular vote. But unfortunately, we're not governed on a popular vote because we don't live in a real democracy. So her ideas and her party's ideas have been rejected under the political system we have now. The Democratic Party has lost over 1,000 seats over the last decade. It has allowed disgusting, vile, social Darwinists, Republicans, to take over governor's seats all over this country. Scott Walker in Wisconsin, Rick Scott in Florida, the guy who was governor of North Carolina with the voter suppression. I mean, I could go on and on. Sam Brownback in Kansas. They kept winning because they were facing Hillary Clinton types in their states and neoliberals. At a certain point, you have to gracefully say, you know what? I had my time. I had my chance. My ideas did not win. and I'm going to move on. Darth Corey, she really thinks she's entitled to it. I totally agree. And you know what? I think in Hillary Clinton's own little way, she thinks she can help America. Unfortunately, I don't think she understands what America is really dealing with because she does not leave her little bubble. Thank you for the $5 in the super chat, Desi Mergy. Hillary wasn't going away ever. Have you kept track of how many visits she made to India since 2016? It's not exactly a tourism hotspot. No, I didn't. But the bottom line is, at a certain point, you are sabotaging the very party you say you want to help. You are wildly unpopular. I think her favorability rating is like 36%. So at a certain point, are you really giving all these speeches? Are you really now alluding to you might run again? Are you really doing that because you think you could help? Or are you doing it because you want to make sure that progressive change can't actually take over in this country? Because you and Bill Clinton and the neoliberal establishment that has run the Democratic Party basically since the 1980s does not want those checks to stop rolling in. Because, I mean, she must know she wouldn't even want a primary at this point. People are just done. So, as far as I could tell, the only reason somebody like Hillary Clinton would continue on alluding to, oh, I might run again, or I think I'm the most ready, and blah, 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 is you're trying to sabotage the actual progressive movement in this country. Not the fake progressive who gets things done, but actual progressives. Because you don't want the endless checks from Wall Street to stop. You don't want the endless checks for big oil to stop, from big pharma to stop, from Silicon Valley to stop, from real estate developers to stop. I could go on. But let me tell you something. I mean, at some point, the Democratic Party has to say, goodbye, go away, we don't want you to run again. You want to write books, you want to give talks, by all means, you're entitled to make a living, even though you got more money than God. It's just astounding. It's just astounding. Share this video. Let's get it out to more people. But I got news for you. Hillary Clinton talking like this, Hillary Clinton saying, oh, I'll decide after the midterms, blah, 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 blah. Even if she doesn't run, don't think the Clintons aren't going to have their hand and their feet in the 2020 pool. Don't think that they don't have a say in who the party rigs the primary for or tries to rig it for. Apparently, the Democratic Party still, for some reason, decides it has to bend over for the Clintons. Maybe because the Clintons still bring in a lot of money for the Democratic Party, and the Democratic Party still stupidly thinks that money equals victory, even though they continually lose, even though they're raising a hell of a lot of money. So, hey, Hillary Clinton, you want to write books? You want to give speeches? By all means. Nobody's telling you not to. But do not run for president. Go sit on some corporate boards. You're familiar with Walmart. You sat on that board. Go take money from think tanks. Go travel around the world claiming you care about democracy and, rights for women, even though you helped destroy countries all over this country, all over this world. But it's time to exit stage right. For the love of God. God. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight after seeing that. Ay. And my Facebook friends, you're spot on. Hillary running again is just a slap in the face to any real liberal, Samuel Stripe says. All right, let's move on here. And again, if you weren't part of our marathon live chat yesterday, statuscoup.com has launched. check it out, statuscoup.com. Go there now. Enter your email address. We're trying to grow our email list. You could read our brand new original reporting on all the cash Beto O'Rourke and Andrew Gillum are taking from fossil fuel fuckers, from big bankers, all the usual suspects. I think I would rather Beto than Ted Cruz. I would rather Gillum than Ron DeSantis, but I'm still going to cover corruption, and they are corrupt. And actually, this is a good opportunity. I'm going to play the promo video. This is our brand new promo video for Status Coup. Hopefully you feel some inspiration to GoFundMe or Super Chat, whichever you choose. Let's play the promo video.
This is CNN Breaking News.
We're in tonight with the president not saying something, not tweeting, not punching back. Nothing at all about Stormy Daniels.
I don't like that people like when I'm with you more than when I'm not.
Lock us up at the gates of hell and we won't back down. We will stand our ground.
Our kids breaking out in blisters.
Lock us up at the gates of hell and we won't back down. We will stand our ground. The
government and the media would rather focus on the president's tweets, scary boogeymen from Russia, instead of people being poisoned.
We were driving up and we started seeing the lines to this church here. A lot of the churches in Flint are distribution centers for free bottled water.
It's sad to see that 4 years later, we're still going through the same thing as if it happened 3 months ago.
They said, oh, your water's totally clear for lead, it's fine. There's no way for them to know that.
I really do believe that this water, from us consuming all of this stuff, that is what caused my miscarriages.
I'm all broke out. I have picked my own pictures. I'm all broke out. I'm diabetic. I have like webs. And this is from the water.
You killed his body, then you killed his name. Why are you here if you have no answer?
Eric Cherry was killed on the streets of Chicago at 16 years old. That's my grandson.
We saw 24-year-old Maurice Granton shot in the back while running for police.
Right now, there is a hunt, and black boys are the prey.
When it was communities who are mostly wealthy, mostly white, it's like the pain is felt. But with something about our communities where I see our youth having to fight, literally needing support to get the rest of the world to understand that the everyday shootings they have to see and go right back to school after their friend was killed is just as painful. Like literally having to convince society that we can't take more pain, that we can't take this no more.
Polluting the water? Since when is profit more important than water? When is profit more important than people?
Hey, it's Jordan. I'm here in Flint, Michigan. I am here on Lakeshore Drive here in Chicago. I am here live in Dallas, beautiful Virginia. Hey, it's Jordan. I'm live in Arlington, Texas. Look at this destruction. You're not going to see this anywhere. You think CNN's coming up here? Please. Yeah, if you could prove Putin cut down the trees, they'll be here in a jiffy.
Status Coup. Is now it's going to be called? Is it going to be statuscoup.com?
Yes. Most people are not lacking compassion. Most people do not know what the fuck is going on. Fantastic work from Tommy Tahifi Bayless. Fantastic. And by the way, I saw some people ask, what are you talking about, Beto and Andrew Gillum's corruption? Tell me more. I did. We went through it yesterday. Go to statuscoup.com right now. Click on the article. It's a good read. You'll see who they're fundraising with, who they're taking dollars with. It's a lot of the usual suspects. That doesn't mean I don't think if you give me a choice, I'd rather Beto over Teddy Evil. And Andrew Gillum over, Trump's mini-me stepson. But I'm still here to inform you. They're taking money from fossil fuel fuckers, from big bankers, from some really, really extremist racist people. So, call me toxic if you want. I believe in informing the masses, no matter which party. Go to statuscoup.com right now. You can read about it there. And definitely, we're still pushing this GoFundMe hard. So we are at 18,000 $18,630. We'd like to get that up, of course. We've gotten $10 while we're live today, so thank you. Matthew contributed $10 about 20 minutes ago. Keep it coming. Keep it coming.